I needed a challenge. A long hike with elevation was what I was looking for, so I messaged a friend, Margaret Odell, who is a highly experienced hiker who has done many long-distance trails. After contacting her, she not only agreed, but had the perfect hike in mind. The 31-kilometer Falling Water Trail in Beaver Valley. Did I mention falls? So I met Margaret at 7 in the morning at the trailhead to start our hike. For those of you that are not aware, Falling Water Trail is a part of the Bruce Trail. So let's get started. Margaret takes her hike seriously and moves at a good clip, as you can see. We were aiming for a 4 to 5 kilometer pace. What's that?
The first hill.
Oh, okay.
Breathing through it.
Little warm up.
I guess some other company jumped in and outbid them. So they
Yeah.
built this. This is.
We got to see some cool relics from the past along the trail. Being familiar with some of the historic relics, Margaret kindly filled me in.
I think they've reinforced the top part of it.
Yeah.
The last time I came through here was in May. So this is a grist mill, what they call a grist mill.
Gristmill.
I don't know what a grist mill is.
But as you can imagine, with quite a distance to cover, most of our time was spent on the move. One of the biggest highlights on this hike was seeing the falls. This was Eugenia Falls at almost 100 feet. Gorgeous. Wow. And here is Hogs Falls. But then it was time to get back to the grind. The neat thing was we were able to hike through a variety of terrains. Including over bridges and stiles. That's a stylish climb there, Margaret.
What's that?
That's a stylish climb. We met a few people along the way, but for the most part, we were on our own, logging miles.
That's how I got into hiking.
Right.
These are the best things ever.
The gators?
Yeah, the tree gators. Yeah. I'm looking everywhere for them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would cost me quite too much if I got them from the States.
Yeah. We also crossed a few streams, but they were never a problem, and we kept our feet dry.
Compared to what I've seen.
Yeah. But they were not only tranquil and pretty, but great places to refresh at. At one point, we stopped for a brief lunch at a great spot that overlooked Beaver Valley, the area we were hiking around. Even though most of our hike was in the forest, there were some sections that weren't. It was both a mutual and shared use of the land. Whether historic? It says 1935 here. Current. Like a ski resort. Roads. Homes. And even hydroelectric production. This notable structure is called the penstock, which diverts water from Lake Eugenia and allows it to flow down these massive pipes to drive a generator at the bottom of the valley. But despite these distractions, we got a healthy dose of nature along our hike. And hike we did. Our last big climb from the bottom of the valley to the top went up almost 550 feet, the type of elevation training I was looking for. This part is the grind up the escarpment. It's a good steep climb. And then we were rewarded with a view of the valley from the top. Yeah. So there's lots of slots and drops because we're at the top of the escarpment. As you can see, it just falls down over the edge here. And I literally had to jump across this. And now I had to get back, but of course it never looks that bad on video, but it gave me butterflies. And now it was on to the finish line. After 8 hours and 31 kilometers, we arrived back at our vehicles with smiles.
Okay, stop finish.
Say close to about an hour of stop and breaks. Right. So, okay.
So you just did your first trail badge. So, are you filming this?
I am.
Okay. Now, David Lee, you have earned your very first. This is the Beaver Valley Falling Water Trail badge, 31.3 kilometers that you did today.
Thank you.
From the loop that you can start and finish anywhere along, but we followed that trail.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
How many waterfalls did we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this is actually called the Falling Water Trail,
yes,
this loop?
That's exactly what we did today.
Sweet.
So you've earned that. You can keep that one. I'm going to go and order us one.
Okay.
And then, because I don't know when I'm going to see you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
You have that. You can take that home.
All right.
All right. 20 hard. 20 hard.
All right. That's so cool. Look at that. We then headed over to the local grocery store to enjoy an ice cream cone and relax before we parted ways. I just want to say a huge thanks to Margaret for leading me on this great hike, and I encourage others to go if you're looking for a challenge and want to see some amazing falls. Thanks for watching.